good morning students. Today I will discuss about the chapter 3rd, which is the series. In the series we have the 5th video, and in the previous videos that are has 0012 to has 004 videos are belong to the units and measurements and physical world, which carries the both chapter weightage is 2 marks. But this chapter also 2 marks, so this chapter also contains 10 more questions for us. This is not a big task. I will make you smaller task as compared to the other. So this is the physics intermediate junior pattern, that is the 14 chapters consisting of 60 marks in intermediate first year question paper. That the third chapter, motion in a straight line, that the first question is the states of motion and rest are relative. Explain. This is a very important question and it is very simple to write, friends. But we have to encrypt. That means we have to enclose these steps in our mind and we have to write it on the answer sheet. That means the states of motion and rest are relative. This point has to be written in the question and answer session, and we have to write the explanation. In the explanation, that means from second point we have to write that the body can be rest in our motion with respect to the reference frame. That means that a body can be in rest, also can be in motion. That means with respect to the surroundings, a body can be in rest or in motion. With the example we have to explain it. That now I will explain to you. That means a person sitting or standing in a train is in rest with respect to the co-passenger. That means with his surrounding. In his surrounding, the situated person is the co-passenger. Co-passenger also sitting might be standing. So they are in same positions. So they are rest. That means the person sitting or standing in the train is in rest, but the same person as compared to with respect to the person outside of the train, that might be on the ground or on any vehicle, so they might change their places. So the person who is in the passenger train is taken to be in motion. So the same person is in motion with respect to the person outside the ground. So this is the first question. Let us come to the second question. This is also very important question which we come across in all the classes from 8th to 10th. That intermediate we have to get. This is very important question. Average velocity different from instantaneous velocity. How is average velocity is different from instantaneous velocity? So this is an easiest question which we have got from the previous classes. Average velocity means the average of all distances in a certain interval of time. That means the formula is x2 minus x1 by t2 minus t1, average velocity. That means average of all distances by total time or difference in time. Instantaneous velocity means that the velocity of a particular particle at any particular instant of time. That means that if we are going to anywhere in the same place, in the exact place at the exact time, the velocity of the body is known as instantaneous velocity. This can be write as simply the velocity of a body at particular instant of time is called instantaneous velocity. So delta x by delta t. So third one, let us come into the third question. Very important. Give an example where the velocity of an object is 0 but its acceleration is not 0. So very dynamic question. Velocity is 0 but acceleration is not 0. That means an object having velocity 0 but acceleration, how it can be? So how it cannot be 0? So simple example we can write for this. So that is that an example which makes the velocity is 0 of the body and acceleration is not 0. Simply we have to throw an object to upwards at maximum height. That means at the top of the projectile. Top of the projectile means the we have to write the h in the parabola. We have to write the h at that point. So in that place the velocity is 0 because the final velocity is 0. As it comes downwards by the acceleration due to gravity, that is g, so a becomes g, but g has value 9.8 meter per second square. It has the value, so it is does not equal to 0, but velocity, as it the final velocity at maximum height, final velocity is 0. So this is the simple example, and we can get 2 out of 2 marks in this question. As we come into the fourth question, simple problem. Not only the remaining problems are tough, this is also tough, but we can estimate the problems in simple way and write it. So a vehicle travels the half the distance L with speed v1 and the other half with speed v2. That means there are two distances. That means a single distance is there, but they are divided the distances with respect to the v. That means velocity. So we have to break the distance, that is L1 and L2. That are L by 2, L1 by 2, L2 by 2. That means L by 2 plus L by 2. So total distance will be L. So total distance are L, but the first part distance and the second part distance is L by 2 with L by 2. So first part speed is v1 and the second part speed is v2. So we have to know the average speed. So very typical, but very easy to solve. So we have to write the t1. So as we know, speed equal to distance by time. So in the speed place we have to write v1. v1 is equal to, here d. Distance means L by 2. Very important, friends. L by 2 by t. So t will be get transposed here, and v1 will be get transposed here. So 2 will be multiplied by v1. Then t1. First distance time is called t1, and it is known as L by 2v1. L by 2v1. As the same, we have to write for the v2 speed, that is t2 time. T2 time equal to L by 2 v2. So total time means, here I am writing, look at this, L by 2 v1 plus L by 2 v2. So like this only now, friends. So we have to take common half L. Here we can get 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. That means that v1 plus v2 by v1 plus v2 by, here LCM means v1 v2. So here L by 2. So we get a common 1 by 2, that is L into 1 by 2 is L by 2. So total time is equal to L by 2 v1 plus L by 2 v2 equal to L by 2 into v1 plus v2 by v1 v2. So we have to calculate the average speed. That means the speed formula only same, S equal to d by t, that is distance by time. So we know the distance L by, so this whole. So here we can get L by, here L, so upside. So we can get L by 2 2L v1 v2. Here these two comes upside and L cancels. So LL will cancel. So here LL will cancel, but this 2 into this 1 by 2 is there. So 1 into v1 plus v2 and 2 into v1 v2. So then these subject will roll up. So 2 v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. This is the average speed, friends. So this we can know now that our 4 questions for today's session is completed, friends. So work on these questions and previous questions. If you have not seen the previous questions, you have to go and check now only. I will give you link in the description. Don't worry, I will give definitely or in the end screens. So you have possible to click and then you have to know the video and problem practice, then makes you perfect. So you can get 60 out of 60 marks in your intermediate physics first year. So thank you, friends. Like, comment. Another one is sharing with your friends. Don't forget to share, friends. Don't hesitate to comment me on my videos and your opinion. So please recommend and say your opinion and nothing more else. Yes, if you have to improve, that means if you want to improve myself the quality of video, please comment me, friends. And if you are interested in commenting about this session, please comment me, friends. A small words also make me happy. Thank you, friends.